Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Daily Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Monday, December 12th. Hope you guys enjoyed your weekend here. We got kind of a big week this week. Today is kind of a light day. There's no economic nor news releases to report today. But Wednesday and Thursday we'll have a lot of data coming out. But the biggie would be the FOMC meeting. They begin their two-day meeting tomorrow, and then they give their announcement on Wednesday. Now, the thing about the FOMC meeting, it's pretty much 100% that they will raise rates. They believe it will be only a 0.25% rate hike. If there's anything different than that, like they don't raise rates, or if it's higher than that, it could obviously spook the markets, and then you'll probably see a lot of pretty volatile, a lot more volatility than you would expect otherwise with the expectations going set. With that mentioned, with the FOMC beginning their two-day meeting tomorrow. Stock market's a little mixed today. Dow's the only one that's up, whereas the Nasdaq and S&P, they're both down. They don't want to make any big movements today or even probably tomorrow before the announcement, as they want to wait until just to verify as to what the Fed's intentions will be. Also, take note that they'll probably most likely want to look heavily at the dot plot memo. They're going to want to see dot plots. They want to make sure that how many rate hikes to expect in 2017, when they plan to make those hikes. So you'll probably see a lot of attention on those after tomorrow, or after on the FOMC announcement on Wednesday as well. So stay tuned. Stock market's a little mixed today. So today's movement is really based on agreement over the weekend with OPEC and the non-OPEC countries that produce oil. An agreement on the cutbacks. Now, this is all on expectations that they won't go ahead. So the stock market is part of it is liking that. The Dow is liking that, obviously. But they do have a history of not really keeping to the agreements, and things falter. So as a result, the oil prices have gone up to about between $53 and $54 per barrel. So it jumped up quite a bit, about 4%, as a result of this agreement over the weekend here. So let's go and take a look and see how the bond market's taking effect. Now, on Friday, we did have a bond rollover, so this isn't as bad as it looks. It was about 19 basis points, but we did start off the day lower than where we left off on Friday. We were down a lot further. Right now, we're only about 9 basis points lower, but because where we did started off, which was right down here, which was a lot further, it was like 16, I think it was like 16 basis points. That would result into pricing for the worst today. So we'll have pricing won't be as good as what we saw on Friday as a result. Now, something to really keep an eye on is we are below both these floor of supports that were helping us out here, and this could lead up to a bigger sell-off later on. So just be very cautious here. I would kind of look towards maybe locking, because obviously we haven't really been down below this for quite some time, and probably over a year. Well over a year we haven't been below this level, and again, potentially this could lead to another big sell-off for bonds. Now, with the FOMC meeting coming up with the raising of the rates, typically that will help the bonds, but with the new attitude kind of going in, that the reason why the Fed's raising rates, the economy is going good, and then of course the expectations with the Trump election that the economy will even be a lot even greater, that could put more pressure on the bond market as well. So it could have the opposite effect where rates could creep up as well. So just be very cautious coming ahead here that typically, when the Fed raises rates, it's to slow the economy down to protect the bond market. But in this scenario, with the attitudes where things are moving, it could have the opposite effect here and keep going, only because money will flow out of the bond market and go into the stock market, or in this case, we've also been seeing a lot of money going into the 10-year treasuries, the yields on the treasuries, as a result of that as well. Alright, so anyways, folks, today pricing did go up a little bit. If you guys want to get further updates throughout the day, just go ahead and come over to Twitter. I am there at Mike Bjork. You can find me on Twitter, and I do post throughout the day different events that pop up during the market. Alright, folks, you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.